What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Playtime with Botshots Prime, or PAP for short. And in this episode, we're doing another mail call new haul, and where we're taking a look at bumblebee masks, a few books, and a bunch of Botshots that we got. We got the bumblebee masks and books from Value Village, and then we got the Botshots from I don't know where, from a show called GST2, and then that show got the Botshots from somewhere in Brampton, I think. Anyway, let's get right to it, and then we're going to show all of the Botshots one by one. First, I guess I'll just start with the movie figures, so that you can be impressed. And then, so here's a Botshots movie Optimus Prime. And then, as usual for all Botshots, we just transform it by crashing on something so that this thing gets pushed, or just by randomly pushing it like this. And then for Botshots, you're supposed to have a launcher, and then you're supposed to switch it to your highest gear, and then the player with the higher number is most likely to pop up standing up, and then when they crash, they will compare the numbers. I don't know how Hasbro makes it do that, if it is Hasbro. And then they crash, transform, and then the Botshot that's closest to standing up counts. The Botshot that's closest to standing up wins. So that's Optimus Prime. The color is a bit down. And stop! Okay, so just got a little noise in the background. Here's the Optimus Prime with more better color, more better paint and stuff. So it's the same feature. Push that. Looks pretty much the same, except this time it's this punch logo that's its strongest. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So this is for combat using just the body. This stands for combat using, you guessed it, a sword, and this stands for a gun. And then, so body is its highest. So that's this movie Optimus Prime. I like the way they did it. And then, if you're all wondering who this is, you might know who it is by now. But it's ding 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 ding, Sentinel Prime. He doesn't even look that much like Sentinel Prime. But anyway, also more routine. So this is the movie Sentinel Prime. Looks pretty cool in his vehicle mode, robot mode. I guess it's good enough and a bit cool. His head is way off target to looking like the real movie head. And then his highest is sword, and like Optimus Prime and Optimus Prime, who have fist and gun. But I guess that's good because there's all three categories. So yeah. And then we're going to start with all of the normal characters next. So first we have this Jetfire, which all of you probably recognize. It's pretty cool and pretty good gimmick of the real thing. As for all Botshots, to just push that to transform. Pretty good robot mode, pretty good copying. And then his highest is this fist. It does 780. So yeah, that's Jetfire. And then for all Botshots, I don't know why, but they always have 2 wheels, even if it's something like this that's supposed to have 3 wheels. And even for a jet, it has 4 wheels right on the... 4 wheels, even if it's supposed to have 6 wheels. Even for the jet, it has wheels right on the side, where jets are supposed to have it in the front and back corners. Okay, we're just going to take a cut here if we're looking at this guy. And we're back. So then we have this guy which is Transformers Botshots Prowl, I'm pretty sure. I looked at his head and it pretty much looks like Prowl. Please comment me if I'm wrong. And then just push that. Looks pretty much like Prowl. I know it can't be Ratchet, even though the head matches Ratchet, but the car doesn't. And then his highest is a sword, 835 it is. Looks pretty good. Head sculpt and head look, not really that much, but the car looks pretty cool.
A complete car.
Yeah, I know, man. Okay, so last, we have this really cool Bumblebee. Guess it's good enough, although for some reason, all Botshots have at least one thing sticking up here. Optimus has this. Optimus is this. Stop touching it. Sentinel has this. Prowl has this. Jetfire has this. And Bumblebee has a spoiler, so I don't know why that is. The car looks pretty good. I wish they could add real-life blue G1 looking windows, but anyway, just push it. There's its cool robot mode. Pretty good copying of the real thing. Its highest is a sword, does 780. So that is it for all of the Botshots. We'll just set those aside, and then we'll take a look at the Bumblebee mask and the books. So here's a really cool Bumblebee mask. We already have Optimus mask with the visor. We all look forward to having another mask of the Autobots. It's pretty cool. It's the usual type of mask that has the visor, just has this thing, and then it always has this black icon sort of thingy. So the mask itself looks really cool. Good copy of the real thing. I like it. And yeah, so that being said, let's move on to the books. Why is that back there? So as you can see, it's Transformers. It's a #1, but it says Find Your Fate. It says Dinobots Strike Back. And you're probably wondering why it tells only you can help the Autobots defeat the Decepticons' evil plan. Well, I'll show you. See? Oh wait, I can just... Here it says, only you can protect the Earth from evil destruction of the Decepticons. Read the direction at the bottom of each page, then decide what the Autobots should do next. If you decide correctly, the Autobots will triumph. If you make the wrong choices, the unspeakable evil of the Decepticons will rule the world. Hurry! The adventure begins on page 1. So yeah, so it got a pretty good pretty good adventure. So then there's this #2, Transformers Find Your Fate, Battle Drive. This time it is. And it has a different author this time if you're paying attention. It says only you can help the Autobots defeat the Decepticons' evil plan. I like all of the front cover design, the illustrations. It's just so cool. There's #3, Find Your Fate Transformers, Attack of the Insecticons. Another different author. Blah 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 blah. Cool picture about them being in a cave, running into the Insecticons' nest. And then next up here we have 4, Find Your Fate, Transformers Earthquake. Another author, different author. This time it's a different description too. It sounds like an earthquake, but you know the Decepticons are on the move again. And then there's cool front work. There's Soundwave and Frenzy standing there, and Charger and Beachcomber trying to make it through. And then last is my most favorite because it involves a code if you choose the correct answer to get to the code. So anyway, it's number 5. I think it actually goes all the way up to 7 books. I don't know. Let's see here. So we're just going to check if this has a list on the books. Nope. So anyway, number 5, Find Your Fate, Transformers Desert Flight, the last different author, at least the last of the books we have. and different description and vast remote desert. You must confront and defeat the Decepticons. And then there's the cool Cosmos, Laserbeak, and Dirge. And yeah, it's Dirge that are attacking him, trying to get through the desert. Really cool. And now we're going to try and see if we can find a list of all of the books. Oh, here. Other Transformers Find Your Fate books. Number 2, Battle Drive. 3, Attack of the Insecticons. 4, Earthquake. 5, Desert Flight. 6, Decepticon Poisoning. 7, Autobot Alert. 8, Project Rain. 9, The Invisibility Factor. And then last, there's 1, Dinobot Strike Back. So that is a pretty cool set of books. We hope we all get all of the 9. But anyway, that was it for this episode where we featured the Botshots, Jetfire, Prowl, Optimus Prime, Sentinel Prime, and last but not least, we have Bumblebee. So there's something I didn't notice. Please comment me if you've noticed it before me. But anyway, I realized that there were exactly 3 movie guys and 3 non-movie guys, which is cool. So then we have Bumblebee, and then we took a look at this cool Bumblebee mask, slide down visor, and then we took a look at these Find Your Own Adventure Transformers books that are really cool. Hope you could once read them, and yeah. That being said, that is about it for this episode, which I already said, where we looked at all of these guys. Some of them aren't actually guys, but books. And we hope you don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon for future episodes, and share this video with everybody you know, including your enemies, because they might start to like you again. And until next time, Autobots, rev up and roll out. Autobots, roll out.